Hey everybody in the internet world, my boy here, hope you're all well. Sunday, early Feb, absolutely freezing cold today, so I've got the ski jacket on and a hat. So I've been to pick up a mower with my little one, my little helper. Fantastic guy, really lovely guy, just moving house and didn't have a lawn, so I got the honour of buying his mower, and today it's an Allett Sandringham 14E, so another electric one. I gather from sources that Allett have stopped making the electric ones. They're sort of focusing on petrol and battery. So these electric ones are really handy to have, because not everybody can afford those battery ones. They're double the price of everything else. Certainly in the second-hand market anyway, they go for very strong money, and something like an Allett Sandringham is great if you've not got that big a lawn, and you can manage the cable situation. So yeah, I mean these things started off as the Atco Windsor and did really well. You still see them today, working for sale, etc. And that Windsor has got a really good engine in it. I think it's a Bosch engine, and actually you can use those Windsor engines as spares on for these Sandringhams or the other ones. So it started off as the Atco Windsor, then it ended, or rather, then they changed it when Allett took over. They changed it to the Allett Kensington 14E, and I'm not sure why they changed it. Probably because people got confused with Kensington being that's one of their main petrol brands. That the Kensington 14E sort of didn't fit well. It needed its own name, so the Sandringham, carrying on the royal family thing, was the name until they stopped production, and it must have been very recently they stopped production. And so that was in my car earlier. I've just got it up on the table now, and I'll show you in the next part what it looks like. Okay, we're out of the car now into the cold. So yeah, this is an Allett Sandringham. Really smart. This one has hardly been used. It's been so carefully used. There's no scratches on the sides, and this grass box is beautiful. And when you pick that off, there's a little surprise underneath, a mower boy surprise. There's a 10 blade. Oh yes, lovely jubbly. So we'll be swapping that out, selling it separately, and then putting the 5 blade. I think it's a 5 blade that goes in there, not a 6. But anyway, we'll put whatever it was supposed to have in it. I don't know if you noticed as well, interestingly, this grass box is too high. So I can imagine the previous owner would have been having grass flying everywhere because it's not set up right. Because if you look here, there's this sort of rubber fitting here that needs to be unscrewed with these ones with this type of grass cradle. Those two need unscrewing, and then it will sit just that bit lower, and then the angle here will be nearer to the floor here. So I hope you've got all those angles and everything, but that will be done a bit later when my boy gets to work. So see you in part 3. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. Blade's done. New spring tines, grass tines at the back. Painted roller, looking great. Super mower. You can see now I've taken these things off. So when you lower that down, it looks a lot lower. When you bring this up, it sits much better on the mower. This is actually what they look like when they're taken off. They put them on the Balmorals in the Kensington petrol ones because they've got a different grass cradle. It's a sort of green one as opposed to these black ones, and they need to be kept a bit higher. But there you go. So, a little brochure inside there. Look, this is a really nice mower. Anybody wants this one? Really nice mower. Very pleased with that. So, please like and subscribe. That's it from my boy. Thanks ever so much.